Hey, what up guys, how you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome today to a new episode of the FIFA 19 Ultimate Team Road to Glory. Today's episode is powered by my sponsor, e.lga.to Gaming. And guys, today and tomorrow is Prime Day, Amazon Prime Day. Now, e.lga.to are doing some absolutely ridiculous deals on some of the products that I use literally every single day. So down below in the description, there'll be a link to my e.lga.to profile page, and there'll also be a link to the e.lga.to Twitter or a specific tweet where you guys can then click the link and find the best deals that are going on in your country over on Amazon for Prime Day for the e.lga.to products. So I'd highly recommend getting over there. Some pretty good deals that you don't want to miss out on. So we'll move on in to today's episode, whereby we do need to go ahead and play some more weekend league. So it's been going quite well for us. We are, what, 9-2 or 10-2, something like that. What are we at? 10 wins, and we know we've only lost twice. Yeah, we're at 10-2, which is pretty good for me. And we will move on into our first little set of games here right now. I wasn't sure what to make of this team right here, because I can see he's got a 97 Griezmann, a 94 Bernardo Silva, a red Haller, a 91 Coman, but then there were some super average players. So I don't know whether this guy is like maybe sold up kind of everything to get that Griezmann. Not too sure. However, he actually was a viewer of the channel, so GG's to you in advance, bro. Thank you very much for the games. I appreciate it, and thanks for the message afterwards. It's very nice of you. So we actually go 1-0 up after 12 minutes. A goal from Nicolas Pepe, the rage quit machine, as I called him yesterday. He just genuinely is very, very good. I really like him. Now from the corner, Virgil knocks it on. Good save from Edison. But I'm pretty sure my opponent runs down the other end here and manages to clinch himself a goal. Nice little counter-attack from the Frenchman. He gets it through to Griezmann. My defence are just sleeping, and I moved my goalkeeper to what I thought was the correct position. And actually, Griezmann basically sticks it down the middle. So it wasn't one side or the other. Might be almost the best thing to do in a situation where the goalkeeper is being moved by the actual controlled player. So it's 1-1 at half time. But I have been pretty dominant, and I do feel like I would feel very sad if I didn't end up winning this match. So Alisson boots it out from the goal kick. Bale, the substitute, knocks it on. We get lucky that it falls to e.lga.to, who knocks it through to Ronaldinho, to Pepe, and that's a goal. Once again, he's always in the right position, and I know when I get him through on goal like that, I'm so confident with his finishing and stuff that, yeah, I just love him as my striker. So this first corner here doesn't quite work out. We get a second go at it. Aouar just sort of, knocks it towards the back post. And although the keeper gets moved to that corner, I don't know if you can stop a Virgil van Dijk header. It's like a bullet. It's very, very powerful and nice and accurate into the far corner. So 3-1 up here. Lozano knocks it over to Gareth Bale. And take a look at this. One flick up, two flick ups, flick over, another flick up to set himself, and then a green time volley. That is a belter from Bale. That is the Bale banger right there. Really love that goal. I don't necessarily flick it up and volley it much anymore. So to score that was actually a really nice goal. And it felt like one of those perfect goals that you score every now and again. So what a goal that is from Gareth Bale, our Team of the Year man. So good we had to watch the replay of that one, of course. But it wasn't over for this guy. Take a look at my terrible defending here. I don't know what I'm doing with Lala trying to turn back there. But Haller picks it up and just knocks it in the back of the net. And yeah, my opponent gets a consolation goal back. But that's all it's going to be, because we do have we've got enough of a buffer there with our 2-goal lead at that point. And we were already in injury time anyway. So GG's, bro. Thank you for the game. Like I said, thanks for the message afterwards and stuff. I do appreciate it. And yeah, I'd love maybe let me know, how comes you got a regular Vincent Kompany but then a 97 Griezmann? Those sorts of things don't quite compute with me. So yeah, I'd be interested to know actually. So we're now 11-2, moving on into the next game. I see this squad, I see Torres, I see Van Dijk. I even see that Hazard still. He came out so early this year, but he's still a complete beast. I always struggle against him. And even that 90 rated Pepe is someone that has got great stats, just not quite top stats. So that's why he's about 60 or 70k or whatever he is for a high rated headliner card. Now e.lga.to knocks it through to Aouar, and I just flick it in and head it home with Pepe. And take a look at this. He just pauses it after 5 minutes and 1-0 and quits. And I'm like, I mean, I did tell you that Pepe is the rage quit machine, but I wasn't expecting that. Like, that's an odd one, especially when I'm on a fairly high amount of form there, 11-2, I'm on like +9 form. Normally you'd be playing some pretty good players. Like this, for example, a 96 rated Mbappe in red and a 99 rated Ronaldo in red. How lucky can you get with your red picks? Now, I don't know whether or not this guy finishes elite and got loads of picks, and that's why he's managed to get them, or he finishes gold and just got very, very lucky. But I definitely was nervous going into this game, seeing those players. But we stick one in the back of the net after literally 1 minute and 45 seconds with Ronaldinho. So that gives me a little bit of confidence going, further into this game. And then I pick the ball up here with or like intercept it with Pepe. Eusebio's on the ball, knock it into Aouar, into Pepe, and I strike it first time again. Now we all know these shots are broken, and I felt like coming up against a team like this, I needed to just. If the goal was there for the taking, just take it, because you know what Mbappe and Ronaldo can do, right? It could be 3-0 up, like right here, and if he hadn't have quit, he could have got a goal from kickoff right here. He's going to quit in a second. He could have got a goal from kickoff, and then into the second half, he could have completely turned the game around. You just don't know with Ronaldo and Mbappe, because they are that good on this game, you just have to take every single opportunity, even if it is just like mechanical breaking. I think all three of my goals there were first time shots, but it looked like we did pretty good. Our pass accuracy was good, possession good, and we had more shots than our opponent, and of course scored 3 goals from 3 shots on target. So I'll take that, and we are now 13 wins and only 2 losses. So into the next game we go. And yet again, my opponent's got some very good red cards. He's got a red Alisson. Yeah, that's fine. I've got one of them. Red Van Dijk and red Hazard. Now, I would imagine, there's a possibility that this guy finished elite during Prem Tots, right? And got those 3 as his reds. However, the last 2 or 3 weeks has been, and there was Ultimate Tots as well, don't forget, which both Van Dijk and Hazard were in. So the chances is that this guy maybe doesn't get 3 red players each week, and actually has just managed to acquire them, luckily, over a various set of weeks, which is what hopefully we're going to get. Now, finishing on 14 wins will give us a chance of literally any tots, right? So I'm pretty excited for that. I don't know, like, just from experience of finishing on 14 and then finishing on 17, I wouldn't say that it's a much better, like crazy much better to finish on 17 wins, just because all you're doing is guaranteeing yourself an Alisson or a Trap or whatever, like one from the main big leagues. Like, you almost might as well just risk it and try and get something from the big leagues anyway after 14 wins. That's what I feel like anyway, especially at this point in July. So we're 2-1 up here, and this game could go south if we're not careful. But again, was kind of bossing it, was feeling like I was maybe not dominating, but just in control of this game. Goretzka picks the ball up here in defence, knocks it out. Pepe's on the turn, somehow manages to get a foot through there to Gareth Bale. And I swapped wings with Bale and Lozano in this game, purely because he had Roberto Carlos at right back, but Marcos Alonso at left back. And I was not winning my headers with Bale, so I figured we'd just swap it around, switch it up, and we'll be alright. But actually it turns out better, because we got through on a run there with Bale, and if that was a right-footed player in Lozano, I'd have had to cut back before taking that shot. So it was just the luck of the draw that one worked out for us. Now Eusebio picks the ball up, knocks it into Lozano, into Marcos Alonso, through to Pepe, knock it back, and just, because the goalkeeper was rushing me, I figured I'd miss the shot with Pepe there, so we knock it back to Lozano. And this game wasn't that easy. A 4-1 scoreline does not really tell the story here. And he gets a little bit stressed out afterwards. I would as well, I guess. I just dabbed on him and scored like a sweaty goal. So I feel you if you're a little bit stressed out on that one. But hey, it's Foot Champs, is what it is. And he decides to rage quit after 78 minutes. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is what brings us up to our 14 wins and gold 3. So a really successful and what felt like easy. I don't want to say that. I don't want to say it was easy, but like a kind of a stress-free environment in Champs this weekend, which was good for me. There's a nice way to ease back into Foot Champs. So I'm recording this commentary on like Sunday evening, and I haven't played any more Foot Champs today. So tomorrow's episode will either be me moving on from the weekend league and doing something else, Or if I get a little bit of, if I decide to play a little bit later, then we might push on towards 17. I don't know. Like I just said, I don't really see the massive benefit because it's going to have to be an absolute worldie to fit in my team right now. And so therefore, I mean, I'm likely to pull like a 92 or a 93 rated TOTS anyway, even from Gold 3. So that would just be fodder at that point. So we'll just see what we get. But there's a chance that I might play some more Weekend League later and you would see that in tomorrow's episode. But the likelihood is that we're done here because it is July. We can just move on and see what we get on Thursday from our red picks. Guys, I'd love it if you'd do me that massive favour of smashing that like button on today's episode. Bale doing great when he comes on as a substitute. I am starting to get nice and used to him now. Yes, for those asking, his balance is a little bit of an issue. But the overall pace and strength and jumping and like aerial ability that he actually provides the team is just nutty. And he does scare people, especially after he scored a goal and people see that I've got that blue version. I feel like it does scare people a little bit. They almost hang off him, or they put 2 men on him and that leaves an open gap for a pink Lozano or a Eusebio or a Pepe, who we still have up front. We do have a rather nice attack. Let me know in the comment section below what you're thinking of the footy stuff so far. I genuinely didn't expect Kovacic to win on Saturday night. I didn't expect that to come out as an SBC. I thought Shaqiri had absolutely walked that, or Draxler, and Kovacic would have been in last place. But somehow he managed to win it. Maybe all the Chelsea fans got together and decided that they would vote for him. I'm not going to go ahead and get him. Don't think it's really worth it. But yeah, let me know if any of you guys have got him and what you think of it. Because obviously the 83s, 84s, 85s are all expensive at the moment. It's kind of difficult to go ahead and complete an SBC, just because it's a little bit tough to spend the extra money on what they're costing right now. I need those to be factored in because that Kovacic, in my opinion, 180k should really be at about maybe 100k just from the stats that he's got. I don't think he should be much more than that at this stage of the game. So he's almost double what I think he should be in terms of price. And so far, the only good footies player that we've had a good SBC value for, in my opinion, has been Lozano at 120k. I think that's a great price for him. I think Fred was too expensive. I think, who else has come out? Kovacic has come out, and there was another one. Who was it? It was Perisic. Like, that was way too expensive, and I don't have a Serie A team at this point, so that's obviously why I'm just going to go ahead and let him slip by. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Insta. Those links are down below. Most importantly, I hope you all have a lovely day, and I will catch you next time. Peace.